Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. Well, today, guess what? It's my birthday. I'm recording this on my birthday, and by the time you see it, it should be the day after, which will be Friday, I hope, or maybe Saturday, not sure. But today I want to share with you one gift and also my shopping spree for the day. And so, yeah, if you're interested in seeing that, please stay tuned. Okay, welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. Well, my intentions were to just go out there and get my free Starbucks for my birthday. And I did get one. This is a latte with sugar-free vanilla and 3 Splendas because I'm on a diet, yes. Otherwise, I would have gotten something a little bit, yummier. But this is still yummy. It's good. But, they used to give you your birthday a drink anytime in a month of your birthday. Now you have to go on your birthday. And so it's like, oh my gosh, okay, I only have one day. So I went over there. It wouldn't have been a big deal if I missed it, but it's okay. And, because one thing I'm going to tell you, I do like to spend my mornings or my birthday like half of the day alone. And I've always had that. I don't know where that comes from. I think I do. When I was little and when I was growing up, my dad used to tell me, because I'm an only child, that you're born alone and you die alone. And you have to learn to stand on your own and be strong. And how you know you can do that is you could spend your birthday alone. And he's tell me this, And so I guess I grew up with that thought. And so I do really enjoy a very peaceful morning. I get up in the morning, I do whatever. I take the day off from work and, I take a shower, take my time in the shower, do my hair, put on my makeup, and then I do a couple of things around the house, watch a video. And then by that time, it's about 9 a.m., right? And then I do whatever. Today, I went to the mall because I said, you know what? I need to actually cash in a couple of my gift cards. And so I did that. But before we get into that, let's do an affirmation because this is a good one. It just popped up and it's a really weird picture. I've never seen this picture before. But look at it. It's kind of like wild, right? It's like a spacey thing. I don't know if you can read that, what it says, but I'll read it to you. It says, be like a flower. Instead of competing for attention, let yourself bloom the best that you can. Now, you can add something here to this. You know what I'm going to do, right? Be like a wildflower. Instead of competing for attention, let yourself bloom the best that you can. And that's so important. I'm really going to, I haven't heard this one before, so I'm going to put a heart on there to save it because it's so important. Everybody's so big on competing with each other, right? And, they want to be better than this one, or they want to look better than this one, or they want to do this better than this one. But you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So do what makes you happy. Just, bloom on your own the best that you can, like this says. And, that's what I've really settled to do. But that doesn't mean I won't enjoy things that, other people enjoy. But it's not a competition. It's like, I wonder if I would enjoy that. A lot of times I don't, but a lot of times I do. And at the same time, it's nice to share that information as well. But, don't compete. Just bloom the best you can and be happy with who you are. Yeah. And anyway, before I get going with what I went shopping, I bought makeup today, okay? Well, big surprise there, right? And because they had Nordstrom's actually had a beauty event. And Bloomingdale's, I actually had like almost $200 and like points and gift cards that they give. And so I wanted to use that because they do expire. And so I wanted to go ahead and use that up. But before that, I know there's a couple of things in the mail that's coming today for my birthday that my husband got me. But yeah, it hasn't come. UPS hasn't come yet. So I'll have to wait for that. But I do have one thing, and I'm very happy with this. This is something I've been wanting because it's quite expensive. And, but I really wanted it. I've been wanting it, and now I got it. I'm happy with it. And here it is right here. It is Perfume, okay? And this is actually by Maison Francois Courcoudijon of Paris, and it's Baccarat Rouge 540. Yeah, and it is Eau de Perfume, and it's a very plain box as you can see, but it's very fancy, and I've love this fragrance. I had the opportunity to smell it one time. I don't know where I got the sample from, but I got in a sample. And then I ordered it actually from the Scentbox is what it was, and I was like, wow, this stuff is really good. And that's the premium, not the premium, but the platinum plan. And the only reason why I was able to get that is because I had a free voucher that, you know, somebody used my code. So I said, okay, I'm going to use it for that. So I got a small sample, but it was gone in no time. So yeah, and so I wanted this for a while now, and so I'm really happy to have it. But let's see what this looks like. I want to actually, okay, it just opens like that, and oh wow, it's so fancy, and there it is. Okay, there's the bottle, and this is just so, I mean, the fragrance of this is just, I don't know how to describe it because it just smells so good. And let me see if there is a, what does it say it has in here? I don't, okay, here, let me just show you like this first. Okay, and it does come as a spray, and that's what I have on actually right now. So I'm just going to spray a little on me. Oh God, the fragrance. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up for you because it doesn't say here what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and Baccarat. Okay, perfume. Let me see if I can find it. It tells me a lot about where. Okay. Okay. The Baccarat Rouge 540 is known for its musky, gender-neutral aroma via a heady mix of woody and amber florals and fragrance. 04 comes pretty dang close. It's musky, woodsy, rich, and a perfect signature scent if you are in the market for a new one. And so that's what it is. It's woodsy, and it's got a nice, like, I don't know, it has something that I like. And but do know that a lot of times some of these fragrances, especially the high-end fragrance, may be what they call, like, not all natural fragrances, but actually they're created, they're molecules, right? And this one actually is that. So it's really hard to describe what it smells like. And there's the inside part you can see there and there, and a little bit of history of Baccarat Rouge. I don't know if you're familiar with the Baccarat Crystal, very famous Baccarat Crystal, even more famous than the Waterford, right? You probably know what that is. And originally, this perfume came in a Baccarat Crystal container like this, and it went for $4,000. It retailed for $4,000. Back then, when, I mean, just like in the 80s, that was a lot of money, right? So, yeah, that's what, yeah, that's where that Baccarat name comes from, okay? Well, that's that, and I really love it, and I mean, wow, I'm just very grateful that my husband got this for me. And so, yeah, and I know there is I know what's coming in the mail. There's a travel one like this, and it comes with 3 of them, and it comes with a little gold travel case because, of course, you know, I'm nosy like that, so it is what it is. And so, okay, and what did I do today? Today, I went to the mall, and I picked up some things. So what I'm going to do is categorize it by the brand, okay? First, I want to go with this Chanel lipsticks, okay? And you know how much I love Chanel product. And the lipstick I'm wearing is this actual kind. And what it is, it's called the Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue. And it's a duo-sided waterproof non-transfer. See, like this. It goes like this. And it does not transfer. As you can see, it looks glossy and everything. But watch. Okay, I have nothing there, right? And look. It doesn't transfer, so I love it. I put this on at 6 a.m. The only thing I refreshen is the gloss on top because it does come on 2 sides like that. The one side is actually the shade and the other side is the gloss, see? And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one for you. Ooh, very heavy. Okay, and this one and the other side is the gloss. And this is what keeps it really nice and moist. And this one that I just swatched for you is called Number 142, Sweet Berry. Okay, there it is. Sweet Berry. I'll make it a little bit better next time. Okay, next one is 156, and this is Intense Rosewood. This is the one that they kept running out. And look how beautiful. They kept running out of this one. I finally found it at Bloomingdale's, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna get that. So, okay. And these are all very intense colors. As you can see, this is, I think it's a Rouge Chanel. And, okay, the second one is there. Okay. And it looks a lot better on the lips, okay? So it doesn't look so good here, but it does look nice on the lips. And this one is called the Chic Rosewood, number 112. Okay, this is a little bit lighter. And these are all transfer proof, waterproof. And the beautiful thing about this whole thing is that it's you can put a glaze or you can wear it matte, and I like it glossy like this. And I put this on right now. I can tell you it's 12:53 p.m. I put it on at 6 a.m. when I was getting ready, and all I did was put the gloss on. Okay, and so that's the rosewood one there. That's really, really pretty. And I think I have one more of the lips, and that is the Passionate Red. And this is not quite red. I mean, I wouldn't call this red. I would call this like maybe brick. So as you can see. And I think this pretty much completes my, is it red? No, it's more like a very deep brick. And there it is, right there. Okay, so those are the shades I got from Chanel. Okay, and those are the lipsticks. Please come off. While it's wet, it will come off. And that's another thing I love. This red lipstick, I made a mess this morning. You should see me. I look like I just ate somebody. And so the good thing is you can fix it until it dries. Once it dries down, that's it. You're not going to be able to fix it. But, I mean, while it's wet, you can still, I got like, what do you call it, Q-tips, and just fixed it right along here. So, yeah. Okay, next, who do I go with? Should I go with Dior? No, let's go with Tom Ford because this is the one I have the least of. And Tom Ford, there it is. This is something I've been enjoying lately, which is I've been wearing the Chanel, though. It's one and done. It's a cream eyeshadow. As you can see here, I'm wearing the Chanel. The tone is called Undertone. And this is like a one and done, very nice and very, sheer and very natural looking. And so I really like that. And then I know Tom Ford has really good ones, and I've heard really good things about it. This is my first Tom Ford cream eyeshadow. Matter of fact, the only ones I do own are I own several of the Chanel. But I heard really good things about Tom Ford, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. And here it is right here. I believe this shade is called Platinum. Very, very pretty. And from what I understand, these are really transfer proof as well. I'm going to put a little bit on here, and let me see. I may need to put a little more because it's really moussey. Okay, there it is. And I use a brush because I don't want to stick my finger in there. Otherwise, at the end of this, I'm going to have like everything everywhere. And you see that shade. And then the thing is, from everything I read, everything I've seen, it does not crease. And it's really hard to find a cream eyeshadow that does not crease on like old lids. And this is a reason why I actually stick with Chanel, because I've been able to find that in Chanel. And I tried Natasha Denona, I've tried so many, and they just crease. But like here, as you notice, this does not crease. And it's Chanel. And but there's limited range of shades. So I said, okay, I gotta find another company. And then I heard about Tom Ford. So that one there is called Platinum, and this one here is called Opal. And okay, this one is Opal. And I think I have one that kind of looks like this by Chanel, to be honest. Yeah, I think I do. And this is very moussey. And I also have like 4 more coming from Charlotte Tilbury. And because, it's like $10, $12 cheaper than this. And so that's $36, and this is $48 each. So it is pricey, but I mean, it's so beautiful. Here's the Opal right here. Opal and Platinum. I mean, the camera doesn't do, justice. It really doesn't. And the thing is, these things are waterproof and it doesn't come off. And so, okay, that's it from Tom Ford. And next I have, Hourglass. I wanted to go ahead and try this. And from what I understand, this is really good. And this is called the Vanish Hourglass blush. And I've been into blushes lately, especially cream blushes, knowing that winter is coming. And then the blush I am using today is actually powder, because why did I decide to use powder? What is this powder? It is, and this is the, I'm trying to think, what the heck did I put on this morning? Oh, I remember. It's Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Duh. I forgot. And then there it is. And then, you know, I do like it, but you notice I love cream blushes better in the winter. And also, I don't know if you know this, but cream blushes stay on a lot longer than, especially on skin that are dry. If you have oily skin, it'll last a little bit longer. It kind of holds, but if it's too oily, then it disappears, right? And so, yeah, but I really am trying different ones, and I want to, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this once I use it. I've been using some cream blushes in the past month and a half, and I'm loving some of them. Some of them are just like awesome, and so I have really good feedback for that. And there it is. There is the there it is right there. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this on the side. Okay, I want to make sure I close this correctly, and I didn't. Okay, this is like doing Tetris here, guys. Okay. This is too funny. Okay, there we go. And there is the shade right there. Right there. It's a nice peachy shade, and the name of this shade is Loyal. It's called Loyal. Oh yeah, and then they had the other one too, that I wanted to get, but it was a little bit dark, and it was Loyal, and I forgot what the other one was called, but anyway, yeah, I hear really good things about Hourglass, and this is not the, the typical shiny Hourglass. This is matte, okay? And that's that. And next, I got my NARS, and this is the one everybody's been talking about. This is just released. I think it's out. Some of the places are out. It looks like this. It is part of the holiday collection, I believe. And this is really, really beautiful shades. And even though I'm trying to get into all cream, I couldn't say no to these. I mean, take a look at these. These are all unique shades to NARS. It's not repeats. And that's what I love about it. And these are just so beautiful. Pop of color here and here. And these are just so nice. And the shades are named, let's see, Rising Star, Guilty Pleasure, Famous Paramount, and Golden Age. So yeah, and these, like I said, these are all new shades for them. So yeah, very excited about that. And yeah, I'm gonna be able to use one blush per day. I'm gonna have like 365 of them, but no, not really, just kidding. And then so next, stay with the NARS, and this is the Orgasm. You guys know I have that in every form. I have it in powder, I have it in a stick, and now I have it in a cream. And because I heard such great things about this in the cream, and they say it's different, and look how beautiful this is. And and when I try these, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and try these, and then I will talk about it more and swatch it for you, because I got a miss kick in here. Otherwise I have a lot more left, and I don't want to like swatch things I don't have to, because you guys probably seen it. But I will tell you about it. Again, another NARS, and this shade is called Freedom, and this is matte. And of all of the cream shades that is by NARS like this, only one is actually sparkling, which is the Orgasm one. That's the only thing with a shimmer. All the other ones are matte. Okay, that's that for NARS. Okay, now Dior. Here we go. Oh, wait. I have one company that's only just one. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury. I do already own the Pillow Talk. I just said I was wearing it. And so I thought I'd pick up another one, for like on a trip. And I like taking these on a trip because it's easy. And this one here is, again, another blush. You're like, oh my God, how much blush do you possibly need? Well, the reason why I did it is because I want to try them out for you guys and give you review on, you know, how it is. But I want to use them first, and I want to give you first the I've already been using some, so I want to give you that first. So there it is, very aesthetically pleasing, as it all is, from Charlotte Tilbury. They're very nice, and this one here is such a beautiful, beautiful peachy shade. And this one is called, is it Exposure? Let's see, it is called Ecstasy. There you go. And it is just so pretty. I don't know if you know this, but her way of putting it on is this goes like on the outside, and this is the pop of color that should go in the middle. In other words, the ring, outside ring goes here, and the inside rings goes here. But, you know, I just swirl it. I think majority of the people do that. So, yeah. So, that's that by Charlotte Tilbury. And I got to, you know, you guys, I'm going to be, I don't know if I want to film it because it's going to be a mess. I'm going to declutter a lot of stuff. And some of the stuff I barely touched. And again, if you guys are interested in some of my palettes, not cream stuff, but like some of my palettes that's been maybe swatched or used a couple of times, let me know, because I did ask that before and many of you said, yeah, okay. And so what I'll do is I'll do a giveaway just on those. And so if you're interested in getting those, just go ahead and use the secret word, right? So yeah, you know what? Let's do that today. I have a bunch of palettes and some blushes, eyeshadow palettes, I have tons. And so let's use the word birthday because it's my birthday, okay? And then I'll make several different winners, not just one. Yeah, I'll make how many ever. So, okay, the only thing is constraints is the postage. So, all right, now moving on to Dior. I went and looked for this lipstick in the stick and this shade, and I can't find it. So I ended up getting it in a tube. I really didn't want it in a tube, but that's okay because it is the kind that doesn't, how would you say, transfer proof. God, losing words here. And it is such a beautiful shade, and they had the actual, like, the tester, but they don't have it, and they say it's no longer in the website. I'm like, never mind, I'll just go to the website myself. I mean, I'll go to Dior and they will have it. And look at this. This is number 400. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I love these. The only problem with these, I'm gonna be honest with you, do not, unlike Chanel, do not come with the glossy side, and so this can get quite dry. And so what I do is I actually have a gloss from another cheaper one that I can't use the color side. It's just hideous. And so, but the other side works the same. So I use the gloss part, and I can do that with this because it does work. Okay, and that's that. And then the next one is a Rouge blush. This is my first blush from Dior. I have not received a blush from Dior yet. This is going to be my first one. I'm going to go ahead and try and see how much I like it. And one thing I love about, like, Dior and also Chanel, they do come in these, like, beautiful velvet like cloth to protect your makeup. And here it is, very beautiful, aesthetic. Okay, and the shade of this is called Poison Matte, 962 Poison Matte. So let's see what this looks like. Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful shade, Poison Matte. And this is more like a mauvey, a pinky. In the camera, it looks like it's coming off orange. It really isn't. It's more of a pink undertone. And yeah, it's very, very nice. And I'm looking forward to that. And these are things that I usually, you know, even though I may be wearing a blush, I will stick it in my bag in case it wears off. And I look in the mirror and go, oh man, where'd my blush go? So I can just throw this on there. Yep, and I think one more thing, right? No, two more things. Okay, the next one is the Forever Couture Illuminizer by Dior. I do own one of the shades, and I love it. Matter of fact, I'm about to hit pan on it, believe it or not. I'm like, what the heck? And it's the bronzer, and I have the, I believe it's number 4? I believe it's number 4, and this one here is number 2, I think. And this one is, yeah, Pink Glow. And I really want the silver one, but they don't have the silver one. But look at this. These are so beautiful and they're so nice. And I do leave these in my bag. And I mean, and the other one that I have is a little more golden. And I usually put it on and then I look like I've just been out in the sun. It's flush and it's beautiful. You know what? Let me see if I can go ahead and, yeah. Okay. I don't know if it's going to capture it, but I'll try. Okay. Here, right there. No, it doesn't really do a good job capturing it. Okay, and then so, but it is a illuminizer, and so it's really beautiful. And this one here is like cushy. It's like cushion, you know. It's not a hard container. And the last thing that I really was wondering if I should even try it, because I've not found anything aside from my MAC that's worked. And I've spent a lot of money looking for it. And then this one came up. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try one time because it's expensive. A lot more than my MAC, which works on 100% right, which is my waterproof mascara. Guess what? I found one that's waterproof by Dior. And they say it's really good. It's called the Dior Show Pump and Volume. And it is waterproof. There it is right there. And from what I understand, what happens is you're supposed to, before you use it, there's a grip part. You pump it, right? You pump it. I don't know why you do that, but the direction says you pump it. And then you pull. Oh, you remove. Okay. You get as much as you want. I just kind of figured it out. You pull it out, and then if you have it squeezed, you get less. So, okay, we'll see how that works out. That's just, I think, I don't know. It's like one of those things that, okay, does it really work? You know, I'll know. So we'll figure it out. So that's it, guys. I think that is it for my haul. And then I do have some things coming in the mail. But those things, I'm not going to show you what they are. I mean, I have tons of stuff coming, actually. You don't want to know. But I will try them and then give you a review on all of them. This is what I'm going to start doing. And because I've been wearing a lot of the makeup that I've gotten, like this foundation here is my Chanel foundation. It's the Le Tint Ultra Foundation. And it's just so natural. I mean, I've had so much compliments today at the mall from, you know, the cosmetics women. They're like, oh my God, what are you wearing? What is on your skin? What is on your lips? You know, what kind of eyeshadow are you wearing? I mean, all different stores. I mean, I was asked that. And, you know, one of the things that they all said, almost all of them said, is it looks so natural. And, you know, I really appreciate that. And right now it looks like really bright red here. And then when I turn, it looks like there's nothing here. That is so weird. I think it's the lighting that's on this side. And I have no lighting here, so it looks a little bit darker, but it's not. It's even. Oh, I just got something on me. So anyway, so yeah, my beautiful wildflowers, I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me, what of these products do you want to hear more about? And which one do you want me to go ahead and like try and then really talk to you in depth about? If there's something you may be curious about, just let me know, okay? Oh, and by the way, the Dior today, they were having the beauty, I said the beauty event, right? I got this little Dior. I don't know if you can see where it says D. It's a big CD. No, you can't see it. A Christian Dior, and they gave me a bunch of stuff in here for free. You know, sample size stuff. So, yeah, it is what it is. All right, my beautiful wildflowers. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. Do you use any of these? Are you curious about anything here in specific? And remember, I purchase things for my skin that is older. Things, you know, I have lines. I have, you know, imperfections. And I try to make it as natural as possible. So if you are around the same age group and you're curious as to how the cream products work versus powder products, and, you know, people say over the age of 40, don't use shimmer. I use shimmer all the time, guys, all the time. And it looks just fine. So, yeah. So if I added any value, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you are interested in this type of content, please do subscribe. The subscribe button is below. Please press it, ring the bell, and select all so you know every time I upload a brand new video. Alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. I want you to have a good day, a good night, a good week, a good weekend, whenever you're watching this. And it does not matter. But just remember, in a field of roses, be a wildflower and never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. guys, it's hot up here. I'm gonna enjoy my latte. And this morning, actually, I woke up and my husband made me an omelet with anchovies in it, which is my favorite. You guys are probably like, ew, gross. Omelet with it. Oh, it ended, darn it. Anyway, so it finished just as I was going to tell you about my omelet with anchovies. But anyway, it's really, really good with Asiago cheese and some green peppers, fresh green peppers. And you throw that in there and then you fold the egg over. And yeah, that's my favorite breakfast anyway. Yeah. So I hope you guys are doing well. And the weather's really weird. I don't know how it is where you are. I know there's some like really bad hurricanes out in the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and all those areas. I mean, they're getting slammed. And so hopefully if you're on the East Coast that you guys don't get any of that. You might see aftermath of maybe high winds. So be careful out there. And if you're anywhere else and you're getting slammed by the weather, just, you know, it is what it is. It's nature, but stay safe. And yeah, just remember, I love you guys from the bottom of my left ventricles. And I want you to be safe, okay? So I want you to have a good day. And I'll speak to you soon. I love you all. Mwah.